What is going on YouTube? King Reg, and we are back today. I'm going to bring you guys my first scheme for Madden 22. Now this is going to be a normal Y off scheme out of the Ravens Playbook. Now this is going to be the intro video to this scheme, guys. We're going to go over the personnel we want to use. I'm going to give you guys a lot of reasons on why I think this is going to be a really powerful offensive scheme to start the game. And then we're going to be breaking down the first 3 running plays in this scheme. All 3 of these plays work really well, and they're going to work very well off of each other. Now, before we get into that, guys, I'm also doing a Madden 22 giveaway. All the links to join the giveaway are going to be down below, guys. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow after this video is released on Monday, before the early release of the game comes out. So if you guys want to join that, all the links are in the description. Basically, you got to sub to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and then join my Discord server. Go in the Madden 22 giveaway channel in the Discord server and tell me if you want to enter the Xbox giveaway or the PlayStation. Now, why do I think this is going to be a very powerful offense to start with in Madden 22? The first reason, guys, we're going to be in 2 different formations. So in this offense, we're going to be in normal Y off, and then we're going to be in normal Y off close. So very similar formations, guys. Basically, the only difference is, the receivers get a little bit tighter on the normal Y off close. It's going to be the same personnel package. We're going to use, the same personnel for both offenses. But now when we get to the line of scrimmage, we are going to have 8 audibles at our disposal that we can, cycle through so many plays at the line of scrimmage and really just get into what we think is going to be the best play for us to use. This normal Y off close is also brand new to the game this year, guys. So a lot of unique plays, a lot of unique setups in this offense. And then the next reason, guys, this is a super dynamic run game, just a ton of explosive runs all over this offense, and it is really going to utilize a mobile quarterback. We really want to have a lot of speed at our quarterback, and we're going to use this to just bust off huge gains with really unique dynamic runs. And then we're going to have some really nice glitchy RPOs, guys, some really unique ones that are really just going to give us more options in the run game. And if they start overcommitting to stop the run, we're going to have those RPOs in behind them that are really going to, get us some explosive passing plays down the field as well. And then, guys, I found a super unique glitchy cover 3 1-play touchdown, guys. It's really a different way of attacking, a cover 3 bomb than you're going to see out. I haven't seen anyone run anything like this really yet. And it's to the short side of the field. Most cover 3 beaters are to the wide side. This is to the short side. A lot of people aren't going to be deep having their short side corner. So you're going to get a ton of cover 3 1-play touchdowns with this pass. And then we also have a ton of unique passing concepts that you're really not going to see anywhere else, guys. I come up with a lot of unique, cool stuff in this normal Y off, in the normal Y off close. And we're really going to be attacking the short area of the field. We have plays attacking the intermediate area of the field, and we have a ton of plays really stretching the defense vertical as well. Then we're also going to have multiple different ways to beat man coverage, guys. Some really nice man beaters in this scheme. They're once again really attacking all areas of the field. When I'm attacking man coverage, I want to be able to attack short, attack the middle of the field, and I want to be able to take the top off the defense. All right, guys, let's go look at the personnel for this offense. All right, guys, so here's what our offense is going to look like. This personnel is going to work the exact same way for normal Y off or normal Y off close. The only difference is obviously the receivers are just going to be a little closer to the line of scrimmage in normal Y off close. Now, the first player we want to go over, guys, is the quarterback. Now, this is the star of the show. We want a very mobile quarterback at this spot. Basically, if you're playing regs, guys, I would use the Ravens for this offense. They are perfect for it. And then if you are playing Mutt, right now I'm using Justin Fields, a really good option. He's pretty budgety right now, not a ton of coins, and he's going to work very well. I think he has like 87 speed, so we're looking for speed, and then I really want throw power, guys. I think he's at about 88, 89 throw power. We have a lot of deep passing concepts in this offense, so we want speed and a big arm at QB. Then at running back, guys, we just want an all-around running back here, and I especially want some good hands on this player. We do throw the running back a ton in this offense. We honestly don't run with him a ton. A lot of it is actually going to be QB runs and then runs from our receivers. So honestly, a really good receiver, and then still able to get some tough yards up the middle on, short yardage plays and stuff like that. And then next, guys, the slot receiver. Now, I'd say the quarterback and this slot receiver are the 2 most important players in this whole offense. We want our best wide receiver at this spot. We are looking for speed and rack ability. So I'm using Tyreek Hill in this spot, guys, but really, you want to be able to take the top off the defense. We have a ton of deep passing plays to this player. And then we also have, a jet sweep that we're going to use this player on a ton. So really run after the catch ability on this player is huge. And then for our 2 outside receivers, guys, basically you know, we want speed at these players. These are for our cover 3 one play touchdown. We want them to be able to beat man coverage. So really just all around players. Your second and third best receivers, put them out here, but I definitely look for speed on these two spots. And then as far as tight end guys, we don't have a ton of vertical routes for him. He's kind of playing underneath some intermediate passing game stuff, and we run the ball a ton in this offense. So I would definitely use a good run blocker. I'm using George Kittle in this offense right now. So really a good all-around tight end who's, you know, good catching the ball and is able to get a block in the run game. All right, guys, now we're going to break down our running game. So we're going to be going over 3 different runs in today's video. The first run we're going to be going over is this read counter bash. It's a quarterback run that is super, super nice, guys. I absolutely love this run. It's brand new, I think, this year. I've never seen it in Madden before, so it is super, super nice. Then we're going to be going over this jet touch pass that is going to use a very similar motion to that read counter bash. And then we are going to be going over this QB power. So those are 3 run plays. Let's go over this read counter bash first. All right, guys. So for this read counter bash, all we want to do pre-snap, guys, is we want to take our slot receiver on the outside here and we want to motion him across the formation. Basically, I do this because we're going to be running to the left side of the formation where we're motioning Hill over. So it's going to give us another lead blocker out in front. And then it's going to be a very similar motion to that jet touch pass. So as soon as they see that motion across the field, they're not necessarily going, no, we're going to, you know, go to that jet sweep. This could also be the QB run to the left as well. So we're going to motion this player over. Now, the big thing with this, guys, we see our read defender here. The big thing with this run really doesn't matter if they're on conservative or on aggressive with their, you know, QB contained with their read option defense. So right here, we see him stop his feet. So he's going to be playing on the running back here. That is going to work perfect for us. So now we're going to fake to the running back. We're going to keep the ball and we're going to have all these lead blockers out in front, guys. We have 2 pullers. We have a tight end. Here's Tyreek Hill. Here's our other receiver out in front. Make a guy miss here. We get another block up, you know, upfield from George Kittle, and we're able to score on this play with Justin Fields. So you see here, guys, absolutely huge explosive run, a 75-yard touchdown run, basically untouched with this read counter back. Okay, here it is again, guys, motion Tyreek Hill. So here's the read defenders on this one, guys. So on the last one we showed you, they stopped their feet and they were playing on the running back. Here, they're coming in, they're crashing at the quarterback, but because we're running away from them, it really doesn't even matter. These players all crash down here, but we're still able to get the edge, and we have 3 lead blockers out in front. We have our counter, you know, running play with our 2 O-linemen out in front, and we are just able to pick up huge blocks downfield. We're getting huge blocks, put a spin move here, and we are almost able to bust that one, but huge, you know, 35, 40-yard run right there. Okay, here it is again, guys, getting, you know, more red zone, goal line. This is still a really viable run, so same thing, motion Tyreek Hill over. Once again, the read defender stops his feet, but it doesn't matter if he's going to crash this run. We can still use, you really don't even have to read him. Keep the ball, lead blockers out in front. We look at this hole, guys, just huge alley. We have 3 guys getting to the second level, just picking up so much. So I really find sometimes you'll get penetration and get stopped in the backfield on this run. But if you're able to get through the line of scrimmage, you're going to have so many people out in front that it is just going to make it absolutely impossible on your opponent. Okay, then the last thing I want to show you guys, so we already motioned Tyreek Hill. Now let's look here. So this is the read defender. Now, if he's crashing down, we can also still run the ball with our running back. So if we see him crashing down like this, he's actually going to play on the quarterback. We can hand the ball off to our running back, and he doesn't even notice him here. He's playing on the quarterback. Now we're just going totally against the flow of the defense. We still have this blocker out in front, and we go in untouched for a really easy touchdown run. All right, guys, now let's go over this jet touch pass. All right, guys, so this jet touch pass, once again, I really like to pair these 2 together because we're going to be grabbing Tyreek Hill and we're going to motion him across the field on that read counter bash. Now this jet sweep, it's going to be a very similar looking motion. Now, it is a bit of a tell because it is a little bit different of a look, but it's going to take a while for your opponent to catch on. And we're really only running this play maybe 3-4 times a game. Just keep him honest, you know, keep him on his toes. And really, this is where we want our really explosive receiver. So we want to get this player out in space. We're going to have a ton of lead blockers out in front. We have that, you know, our outside receiver picking up there. We have our running back lead blocking out in front. And now we just have an absolutely massive alley. We have Tyreek Hill out here, spin back inside, juke, and we gain like 35 yards on that play. Okay, once again, guys, same looking motion as that read counter bash. Same thing, all these players out in front. This is why we want a good run blocking tight end. Here he's out in front. We have Kamara out in front, picking that player up, and we're able to gain a really easy 10-yard run without even getting touched with our receiver there. Okay, and then one more time real quick, guys. Once again, everybody out in front. We actually just get, two, really nice blocks from our linemen. We have all these players out in front. And I wanted to show this one off just because I feel like if I'm able to cut this back inside, I just kind of get caught up here. We're going to have this player out in front. We have another pancake on the outside, and I think I honestly might have scored there. But even if you pick up 5-6 yards with this run, we're really going to keep them honest, and we're just going to be throwing so many different things at them. All right, guys, and then the last run we're going to go over is this QB power. Now, there's two different QB powers in this scheme. There's this fake jet pass power, which is going to look identical to the jet touch pass motion, and then we're going to have the power in behind it. Now, you can run that one if you want, but I prefer this other QB power without a motion. I'll kind of show you on the field why I actually prefer this one. Let's take a look at this QB power. Okay, once again, guys, QB power. Now, the reason why I actually like this one better than the one with the auto motion from the wide receiver is because now there's no tells on this play. This just looks like a normal drop back pass. We have no motion, no anything. Then all of a sudden we're just running with our quarterback up the middle with, a pulling guard and a lead blocker from our running back. So that's the reason why I love it. There's no tells on this play. All of a sudden we're just snapping the ball and running with our quarterback, and it makes it really tough on the user to react, try to shoot the gap, anything like that. So right here, guys, once again, we're just snapping the ball and it's just auto. We're firing to the right here. We have a pulling guard. We have blocking down, block down from our tackle, block down from our tight end, running back lead out in front, and a pulling guard, which we don't even need on this play. But as you can see, just super quick hitter, absolutely untouched for an 11-yard run. Okay, here it is again, guys. Once again, no tells, no anything. All of a sudden, we're just running the ball with our quarterback right here. Lead blockers out in front, pulling guard is going to pick that up. We have our tight end and running back out in front, both picking up really nice blocks. Receiver out in front as well. Juke back inside. I probably shouldn't have spun back if I just kept putting my head down. But once again, that is like a 20-yard run. Hey, here it is, 7 yards out, guys. I really like it here as well. They really, once again, are we passing? Are we running? Are we running one of our RPOs? Right here, we have big truz on our quarterback as well. I do like that as for an X factor if you are wanting to run an X factor on your quarterback for this offense. So right here, just get up in behind everyone, lead blockers out in front, pulling guards, truck stick there, air truck, get into the end zone on a 7-yard run. All right, guys, that is it. Be on the lookout for the next video. It is going to be 2 really, really explosive zone beating passing plays.